Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
That time of the week
Yes.
where you come and meet with us for Doodle Dialogue. Don't be trying to lie. Let's get it.
Okay.
Yes. Tell us a prompt, Jimmy. Give it to us. Hot and
Let me
fast.
tell you something. See, this prompt for us this week is General Conference. For those of you that don't know what General Conference is, it is a conference that we have as a church. We're part of the Church of Jesus Christ.
Of Latter-day Saints.
Yes. So that's our church, and we have a conference
Twice
twice
a
a year, and we listen to the prophets.
Yes, the words of the living prophet.
They speak to us and inspire us with our lives and tell us which path to go in the right way.
Okay. You don't live too much. But yeah,
But
no,
yes.
in a nutshell, that's what General Conference is. And yeah, it's just an opportunity for us to receive revelation from the Lord through his mouthpieces. Yes. Whose sketch did we start with last time?
I think yours.
All right.
All right, there we go.
Oh yeah, so we'll start with Chomi's for this one.
Yes. I had a bit of a tough time today because I didn't have much time. So I was just trying to keep it simple. But you know me, I can't keep it simple. My goodness me. I tried my best. I really tried my best. But I tried to get my message across. I'll explain it in further detail as we go along.
Yeah. But yeah, I suppose maybe the reason for the prompt was this past weekend was General Conference on the Saturday and Sunday. So there's normally 5 sessions, 3 on Saturday and then 2 on Sunday. Morning, afternoon, evening on Saturday, and then morning, afternoon on Saturday. But yeah, what's happening in the sketch, bro?
Hey man, you gotta see. It has to do with one of the when I don't know if it was a General 70. I think it was a General 70 that was he was giving his talk, and I felt really, really inspired. You know, it's changed my life.
Wow.
So I decided to do just a little piece of that changing of lifeness.
Okay. What is the talk? Do you know what the talk was about? Because I know you won't remember the name of the talk.
I don't remember the name of the talk or the name bad, but I can tell you about the part that changed my life.
Take it away.
Say, in this talk, you know, he said that, you know, the first thing we do is wake up and look at our phones and we check, like, you know, our social media and stuff like that. When the first thing we should be doing practically is waking up, you know, and praying in the morning and you know, saying what you're thankful for and reading your scriptures. Yeah, because, you know, sure, you know, I do pray every night, but I don't really pray in the morning, and it gets a little tough to read the scriptures, besides from, like, seminary, stuff like that.
I remember the talk, and I think the premise of the talk, okay, hold on, let me grab my train of thought. He was saying how, like, you can still do that. You can still wake up in the morning and check your phone.
You can do those things
but you
first.
can do that after, you can do that after you read your scriptures or after you pray, because then you invite the Lord when you're looking at your phone or when you're reading your scriptures. I mean, or when you're, like, checking your notifications.
Yes.
So that's actually big brain.
Yes. So
is that your room? Yeah,
that
it is your room.
So the church we're part of,
Jesus Christ, Latter-day Saints.
yeah. Yeah. So they have an app called Gospel Library. So on the app Gospel Library, in case you didn't know, because like my whole family didn't know, which is I don't understand. But anyway, if you go
Right
to home and right to the bottom, it has a quote of the day and a verse of the day. So I decided that, you know, even if I don't read like a whole chapter or chapters in the scriptures, then at least the least I could do is read a verse a day and a quote a day, which also comes from probably different conferences or different talks that everyone has given before. So I do that every day now, and I send it to our family group so that everyone feels a little bit of inspiration.
Yes.
And I pray in the morning before I do anything, and then I check my messages. Yeah.
It's big brain, bro. And I think the whole principle behind that is like just starting your day right.
Yeah.
Getting your mindset right and making sure that you're in tune with the spirit before doing anything else. Because sometimes the devil will come and distract you in the morning.
That's true.
And then your whole day is kind of messed up. Or
That's
your whole day
true.
you don't have the spirit because you're distracted or messed up in the morning. So having that spirit right think is crucial, especially to start the day. So
Yeah.
big brain.
So I
Big
just
ups.
drew my bed and me on the phone. And
Hopefully reading your scriptures.
of course not. I'm not reading my scriptures. That's the point of this
All right,
drawing.
yeah, get you.
How?
See,
See, yeah, you see more, you understand more as it goes along. I'll explain it all, yo.
No, big ups. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I always look forward to general conference. I think it's just nice to have, like,
Yeah, I skipped. Yeah, that's what
Yo.
happened when I accidentally wasn't recording, so it skipped to the bigger part. But anyway, don't worry, you'll see the picture eventually. But yeah, it skipped a lot of a lot of parts.
Gucci.
Like I like
I like
that
the
t-shirt,
shirt.
my
Yeah.
PJs.
Tuanga is showing his new PJ for sure.
So yes,
Accurate depiction of this is actually what her room looks like. If you're wondering,
I know it does not. I tried.
No, as in like
to
the
have-
whole like the bed. The
Oh yes, that's what my
colours,
beds
the
look like.
pillows,
Yes,
like
yes,
it
yes.
actually looks
I
like
was
that.
trying to do that. So
Yeah, I was gonna say with general conference, the reason why I look forward to it is just it's nice to have like modern day revelation or have current revelation.
it's true.
For you to know what the Lord wants you to do right now. Nothing against the scriptures. The scriptures are also powerful and they're great. They're a great source of like hearing the Lord's voice. And it's just nice to have current revelation as well. What are those? The demons.
Yeah, those are the demons that are tempting me to look at my phone in the morning.
W is right, bro.
Thank you.
Conceptually, this is kind of mad, bro.
So yeah, I never really used to look forward to general conference. I mean, I'm a kid, I feel like I had to sit there and listen to
Fair.
these guys talk, and it just got a little like, what am I doing?
Got you.
But now that I've gotten older, I think I really like wait to enjoy the talks. Like there's so much inspiration that comes, and you get questions answered that you never thought you'd get.
For sure. And
the
that's if you're
answer
actually
to.
listening.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, and I was listening.
That's kind of one thing I kind of like now as well with the I suppose you're in young women, so you wouldn't relate too much to what I'm about to say. But I was gonna say with Elders Quorum and Relief Society, which are two organizations within the church that you attend. If you're a male, you go to Elders Quorum. If you're female, you go to Relief Society. What we do is every second week we discuss the talks from General Conference. And so it's nice to kind of revisit those, and because sometimes, I mean, you can watch the whole thing, and it's 2 hours long.
Yeah,
You might not
true.
catch everything, so having a chance to go back and rewatch the talks or
But just so you know, that hand is the hand of the Lord.
Yes.
That is the Lord.
Yes.
It's always there. It's always there waiting for you just to grab it. You just gotta grab it, my guys.
You know what, bro?
You just gotta take that hand.
I see the vision in this whole
Thank
piece.
you,
bro.
thank
I see the
you.
vision and I'm proud.
So
bro.
that's what I was trying to depict. Those demons are around, but as long as you know the Lord's hand is there over you,
Yes.
you can conquer anything. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
we
That's
like
how
that,
it is.
bro. We like
Thank
that.
you. Thank you.
We like that, bro. Nah, legit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Such a. One
So
guy.
you see, I'm just chilling
I'm
in
so
my bed.
inspired,
I
yeah.
just chilling in my bed because I know the light's shining and it's gonna envelop me, and this
Yes.
darkness won't envelop me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Only if you let it, man.
Only if you let it. I mean, I'm not
Big
saying
brain,
people
bro.
that you won't go through trials and you won't have a hard time, stuff like that. But the Lord's always gonna be there for you.
W sketch, bro.
Thank
W concept.
Thank you.
Great explanation. Thank you.
Thank you.
for
Thank you,
sharing,
Jared.
bro.
Thank you.
So now my sketch doesn't really have much to do with with my favorite talk. But I suppose it's just a depiction of conference. So like in the conference center, it's a beautiful place, beautiful center. And normally there's a pulpit where the authorities or like the president, the prophets and all those speak from, right? So I just reach from at the pulpit.
Oh, hey guys, hey.
I'm projecting. Yeah, I'm just
He's telling some
projecting.
great things here.
Chomi chilling at the pulpit there, sharing her thoughts. Unfortunately, I did put you in Chomi in original
You can't
Chomi
do that.
session.
You can't do that, Jared. This is.
I was thinking of
this
dressing
is
up
a
nice,
puppet.
but I didn't.
This is the puppet we're speaking to millions of people, and you decided to
Yep,
put me in my
yep,
PJs.
Yep, that's that. Oh, her old PJs. I need to draw an update.
Yeah, you
because she
can
got
see
new changes.
those new PJs are under the dots. I love
Fresh,
it. Yeah,
it's fresh. I
I
ain't gonna
love it.
lie. She look fresh to death when she go to sleep.
Yeah.
But let me tell you,
if,
so
there's if there's ever something wrong, fire something, I can run out. Me, I don't mind.
You look
I
alright.
don't, yeah, I look good.
Yeah, I can't say the same.
Yeah, hey, you see, Jared.
But yeah, I changed up the expression because at first I wanted to make you like serious, but then I was like, no, I changed it up. Anyway,
Okay.
I just want to speak a little bit about my favorite talk during the conference, and I think my top two because I think they relate to each other. A big thing for me or important topic for me, principle in the church has always been like agency and accountability. And so the two talks that kind of spoke to me a lot during the conference was the talk by Elder Oaks and the talk by Elder Godoy. I don't know if you remember those.
I think I remember.
Yeah, Elder Godoy's talk, he was speaking about how he got off the aeroplane, he got in the wrong taxi. And then the guy that he goes, wow, yeah, no, you don't know that one.
Listen, I was listening, guys. I promise. I was listening.
The premise of the talk was, I was speaking to less active people, right?
Yes.
And members that aren't as active in their callings or magnifying their callings. But his principle was don't make choices that are gonna affect your future children. And I think for me that was a big takeaway from that talk about how like some of the choices that we make. Yeah.
Okay,
And I was gonna say some of the choices that we make don't only affect us. Almost all of the choices we make don't only affect us. They affect other people. And Elder Oak spoke about how you choose, or at the end of the day, at final judgment, you'll be given a kingdom that's like that has the laws that you're able to abide, like the laws that you're able to live, and the laws that you're able to withstand, depending on how you lived your life here on earth. And so it's like the choices that we make, as scary as this is gonna sound, like the choices that we make have serious consequences. And sometimes it sucks to think about it and put that pressure on yourself. But at the end of the day, you know that it's not. I mean, you got help from the other side. So
Hey man,
it's not that
all
deep.
you gotta do is just live the best life that you can live.
Facts, bro. Elder Oaks actually he shared a quote from President Nelson, where he said how like this life, in the retrospect of eternity, is just like a nanosecond, bro. It's literally small. It's tiny, but it's such an important tiny moment.
I was gonna say a lot of the talks were actually about like the future. Because who was it? I can't remember. It's
Which one?
Irene.
Yes.
Irene. He was speaking about. He was actually speaking. He said, "I'm speaking to my future generation
kids,
right now."
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
because
I
you know
remember,
they were all speaking about it because these guys are old.
Facts.
They've gotten old. They've been there in the days,
Hey,
but
bro,
they've
do you
gotten
ever think there'll
old.
be a time where like the apostles will be like young, not like super young, but like maybe 30s?
No,
You don't think?
maybe after we're dead,
Possibly.
but not.
I mean,
not
all those guys.
now.
You're okay. Yeah, let's not talk about.
Yeah, let's not tell you that. Stop. You're gonna get confused. Yeah, only.
Facts,
You're gonna get confused.
But now, big ups on W realization that a lot of the talks are actually about like the future.
Yeah.
Making sure that you secure your kids, making sure that you take care of like your generation, and not just
Yeah.
yourself, or not just thinking about yourself.
Cause you know it's getting tough out there.
Facts, brother. Like it's not getting any easier.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
everybody's like, I'm not. I don't wanna say anything absurd here, but
Go crazy. It's your opinion.
you know,
bro. This is
like
your
how
platform.
a lot of older folk are always going on like, we had a tough in the days. I mean, they did have a tough in the days. I understand they did. But a lot right now,
It's different
the
tough, bro.
generation,
It's
it's a different type
kinda
of tough. Yeah.
I like that.
It is. Thank you. Thank you.
You're out here dropping dimes, mate.
You know, it's me being in that pulpit right now.
Yes.
I started to think about all this stuff.
Going crazy, bro. Yeah. So, but honestly, I was saying like this was actually a really good general conference.
Yeah.
All of them are. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think I've
Yes.
ever had a bad
That's right,
general
general
conference.
conference, that's true.
But this was definitely a good one.
No,
spoke
you know,
different.
usually during general conference, I can't focus. I have to doodle or something like that. But I actually, I had some ice cream. So I was focusing
You was
on eating my ice cream. So, when you're doing something, you depends on what you're doing. You focus when you're doing
Like,
something.
that was my initial idea. I was gonna
Yeah,
cross on the couch,
you
like
focus
eating,
how you
like,
do
popcorn
when
and
you're
ice
doing
cream,
something.
just, like, watching.
If it's like something like general conference, something I have to sit bisras and I have to actually pay attention. I usually eat something, but this time, I just listened. I just listened, man. The spirit was feeding my soul.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what we like to hear,
Yeah.
bro. That's what we like to hear. And let's hope we get it the next one, bro. Yeah. So it's every 6 months. So this one was in October. It's always October or technically
Around
end
Feb
of September,
or
but
March.
it's always April. It's always April.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
guys.
So-
As you see.
So it's always April and October. In this year it was April and just early September, but it's always April, October. Those kinds of
Yeah.
times of the year.
Yeah.
Is where you can expect
Yeah,
general
it's came
conference. I'll
quick
drop a
this year.
link. I'll drop a link to general conference and the talks that we were talking about. We need to remember which talk you were talking about.
I do. Of course, I
Then,
remember
like,
what I was
who said
talking
it?
about.
I think it was on the Saturday session.
It was a Saturday session.
So I'll drop the links to
I
those
do
talks as
remember
well.
that.
Then y'all can just go and check them out. Because honestly, W wisdom, bro. And even if you're not a member of the church, I think it's just good to get good information, to
Yeah.
consume good media. As Shomi was saying, in this world, bro, there's so much noise, bro. And there's so much like media, there's so much information to consume, especially on the internet. So we gotta choose
what you choose
yeah,
to
you gotta
listen
choose
to.
what you gotta listen to, bro. What you should be listening to. What's good information. So yeah, www that, and I'll just send the link so that you can consume some good stuff, bro.
Who am I chastising here?
How you mean?
Hey.
Hey, me, I don't
Yeah.
know. No, actually, me, I don't know. I don't know who you're scolding at there, but yeah, I was gonna draw you with like a Super Saiyan. But
Show
I
me
was thinking that's a bit much.
Yo,
so.
you know, you make me look bald in that thing.
It's the head, bro. Let's not lie.
At least you
me.
can take a little bit of hair out
Never
there.
forward, bro.
No, not as much as Jared. Not as
have
much
to
as
say
Jared.
forward,
No, we
bro.
do not.
Okay,
Let me
come
tell you
on
something.
now.
Let me tell you something. Jared's head is an oval, right? Now imagine about more than a little quarter of that oval big forehead. That is what Jared's hair look like. Mine is a bit better. I know I do have a forehead, but mine is not long. It's maybe just a bit forward.
Okay,
Jared's
okay.
is long. You know
I
a long forehead.
Okay, you know what?
Like a bottle of water.
That's just not nice. That is just being mean.
But I'm just saying, it's not the same.
Okay, no, it's cool.
And not
Fuck you.
offending. Jared still looks
Are we
good. He rocks that forehead.
Oh, yeah.
He rocks that forehead.
Thank you. I wait for you to get to my age, bro.
And I'll be fine.
You think-
I'll be fine.
I agree. I think you'll be fine. I think
Yo.
you'll be fine. Oh yeah, what was I doing? I had to save some things, and then you came in the room. But anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Just left those in. But yeah, I mean, W sketches, well, mine is also pretty simple.
Yeah.
I just kept it simple. I did some shadows and highlights, but just a little, like minuscule. It took me like about 40 minutes. What I'm finna do now is every doodle I want to do sub-hour or under an hour.
Okay.
Every
yeah.
doodle I want to do.
Yo, that is looking like the junction. I know.
Oh yes, of course. You're there, bro. You're there. You ain't playing no games. Bro. I just scolding the children. But yeah, so I'm trying to keep my doodles short so that at least one, it gives myself a little bit of a challenge, and two, we just have a good time doing it, innit? It's just for vibes, bro. It's just for practice. It's a doodle.
Because usually I take like
I'm
3
getting it.
hours. Today at least I tried to keep it in an hour, but it was like an hour 20 minutes. Or
That's
something.
okay.
So that wasn't
That's
too
okay,
bad.
yeah. The better you get, the quicker you get. The more, I mean, your ideas is coming out crazy.
Thank
right
you,
now,
my
bro.
guy.
So W on that. No, but that's that for this episode.
Yeah, let's just have a look at it one more time. I don't know, real rock
What
one.
do you want to look at?
Yeah, man.
All right.
I just wanna
let's put it
look
up.
at it. Just wanna look at it.
Try to see where it was at.
Yeah, I think it should come up just now. It's gonna come up just now.
Just pause and it comes up.
Yeah, there we go.
There it is.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, I'll throw them up. I'll see if I have space. I'll throw them up next to each other. You guys can both look at them. But yeah, that was general conference.
Yeah.
W prompt, W session, W
Thank you.
discussion as well.
True.
Go and get some good information in yourselves, guys.
Yeah.
Look where the light is and then follow that, bro. Follow that. Any last words? Give us the last words, show me.
Be wise.
Be wise.
Be wise and vigilant.
Yeah.
Don't go astray. You know, you sometimes.
Yo,
let me
there's
tell
too
you
many-
something.
too
Let me
many
tell you
numbers.
something. Let me tell you something. No, it's all the same word.
Go crazy.
Let me tell you something.
off, bro.
Let me tell you something.
Go off.
Sometimes you know you are going wrong. You know, in your heart, in your brains, in your spirit, you can feel it. Be wise
That's that.
and listen to yourself. Listen to the spirit that is telling you that you are wrong and fix your way.
Yo, all right. W on that.
Oh, thanks. I mean, we're not all perfect, guys. We're not all
General
perfect,
conference
but we
showing
try.
coming
But we
through.
try.
No, we try,
Yeah.
for sure. Now, big love. We appreciate y'all. And yeah, keep doodling, bro.
Yeah, see you.
Bro,
Doodles,
alright,
guys.
doodles. Click stop, my dude.
Wait.
Click stop. It's right there.
Where's the remote?
It's on that
I
side.
mean,
It's over there.
there it is.
There you go.
Okay.